Hello there. Good evening, everyone. 7 p.m. Philippine time. And thank you, everyone, for again filling this up. This is your asset. Knowledge. Aka nga ni Ernie Baron, knowledge is power. But actually, you could, you know, uh, kumbaga add to the truth. Yes, knowledge is power. But if you don't apply the knowledge, it won't become a power. Again, Coach Linin Hu, empowering you to lose fat, build muscle without feeling deprived. So again, our topic for tonight, very interesting. It's a pandemic na problem, belly fat. And most of us are, think of this as a common concern. Before we dive into tonight's topic, let me know what you are eating. Last meal nyo po. If you are joining us in the live discussion, join us. Show your support. If you are tuning in sa recorded natin, let me know because I'm reviewing as well the comments. That's why we have this topic. This is born out of your interest and then your concerns. All right, let's have this quick video and after this, usap tayo.
Three, two, one.
Ayun, there you have it. Good evening sa mga live viewers natin. Hello, Ma'am Cabs, Sel Miriam. Always consistent. Of course, si Ma'am Regina na busy ngayon sa pagtag ng mga friends niya. Hello po, Ma'am Regina. Always. Very supportive natin na nanay. Hello, Mel C. Kamusta po kayo? Of course, friend natin na malapit lang dito sa place ko. Malapit nga ba? Makati Taguig. Hello, Sir Mario. Ma'am Len, always consistent. Pinakbet with pork and small shrimp. Pag-grab naman po ng dinner nyo, sobrang sarap. Hello po, Evelyn from Antipolo. I have a friend, not a friend because actually, nag-friend na kami today kasi nag-enroll siya. He's one of my students. Naka-stay din siya po sa Antipolo. Okay. Ma'am Virginia, great to see you. Basahin ko lang po, speaking of Ma'am Virginia, may message po ako sa iyo. Kasi one of my clients messaged me na na-inspire daw siya sa transformation mo. So sabi niya, I will read this to you. Hindi ko na siya po papangalanan. So sabi niya, parang nakita niya daw, parang nakita ko na yung si Ma'am Virginia, medyo may edad na din siya, pero nawalan, pero kaya pa din niya. At times nawalan ako ng pag-asa, pero nakita ko siya, na-inspire ako. So, see, Ma'am Virginia, inspiration. And yes, there you have it. Again, is this your concern as well? Problema mo din ba to? Belly fat? Let me know in the comment section. We'll talk about myths at saka tips. Again, we have to unlearn something if there is something that is not working sa life nyo, you have to reconsider unlearning some things. So there are 3 skills that we have to remind ourselves. 3 skills: unlearning, learning, and relearning. Always a student, you have to do these 3 skills. Now, before that, If you find value in this talk, show your support by sharing this live talk. Let your friends and relatives know that there is hope because we spread hope. Make Philippines healthy. That is the vision of the group, and you're part of that vision if you spread the word. So thank you in advance. If you don't have an ebook yet, muscle gains or about losing fat, let me know. Message me directly and I will give you your ebook 100% free. As for belly fats, again, check natin to. Nakita niyo ba itong screen ko? Sa may tatlong areas dito. First is yung hindi siya medyo clear, no? Okay. Yung sub-fat, yung abdominal fat, at saka yung visceral fat. Ang goal lang natin is not to reduce the sub-fat at saka yung abdominal, of course. That is not the goal really. But we want to be healthy. As much as possible, if may visceral fat na nag-form na, you must be worried. And that's a good sign. Kasi yung visceral fat, ito yung nasa ilalim, yung mga deepest of the deep. Ito yung nag-surround sa mga organs natin. If that's the case, medyo delikado na. Tama? So, let me know in the comment section. Body fat percentage. Body fat percentage po natin, estimate lang. If you are male, of course, you go here sa columns ng men. Female, you have here in the second column, women. Approximate lang po. So, because in the next slide, I will give you the approximate then how many weeks or months would it take for you to form your core or maybe to develop your six packs. And not only that, no, we want to lose fat. That's the goal. Because in losing fat, we gain health. Okay. Estimate lang. Using the picture here, let me know anong estimate natin. Ma'am Myra, yes. Share mo to yung live natin. Message me directly. I will give your ebook. Definitely, I will give it to you. Thank you, Ma'am Myra, for letting me know. All right, sige. Estimates lang. Sige, let's make this a talk interactive. Estimate lang, wag maiya. Okay? Estimates. Siguro hindi medyo clear yung nasa screen. So may apologies. Sige, let's say put it in your mind lang. So, usually, itong nasa 25% itong nasa dito na part. Okay? Sa center pala. Sa center is 20%. 20% siya sa middle. Okay? Sa babae, itong naka-peach ba to? Na tawag dito, underwear at saka yung bra. 25% yung body fat percentage dito. Okay. Now, if you know the estimate for your body fat percentage, the next question will be, how long would it take for you to develop your core? Okay, we have here a picture. I'm not sure if clear siya on your end. But if not clear, let me see on my end here sa picture. Clear ba yung picture natin? Okay. Hindi siya ata medyo clear. Share my screen ko muna. Okay. Ito. How long does it take to get abs? So estimate lang. Dito 30%, it would, if your body fat percentage around 30%, it would take you around 8 months plus sa lalaki. If you have 24 to 30% the body fat percentage, 5 to 8 months. 18 to 24, 3 to 5 months. 10 to 18, 1 to 3 months. That's around 10, of course. That's a goal. For women, 39% around 8 plus months. 32 to 39% body fat, 5 to 8 months. 25 to 32, 3 to 5 months. 1 to 2 months if you have 18 to 25% ng body fat percentage. Alright? Bakit ko po sinabi to? Para po malaman natin, it's a lifestyle. Huwag po kayo maniwala na nakikita natin sa YouTube. Naniwala po ako nung nagsisimula pa lang ako na kaya mong mag-develop ng six packs in 6 weeks. Unless you have the foundation na, but actually most of the time, it's superficial and it's hype. Okay? Truth be told, it takes time. Wala pong magic when it comes sa developing six packs. Now, I'm sure most of you, yung goal nyo, hindi naman talaga six packs. You just want to reduce yung belly fat. Tama po ba? Tama or tama? Yes. And that is why we have to deal with the root talaga. I have here some points and myths. Let's debunk this one by one. So my question is this. Why you must, it's a must, hindi po siya optional kasi we want to prioritize your health. Why is it a must? Kasi yung high body fat, of course, would lead you to belly fat. Connected po yan. Hindi pwede po na hindi connected yung body fat percentage mo sa belly fat. Connected po yan. Kasi yung body natin is designed to store fat so that it can survive during famine. Yung katawan po natin, defense mechanism niya po, mag-store ng excess. Parang refrigerator yan. Tama? So in times of famine, may gagalawin yung katawan mo for energy. That is why, by default, hindi mo pilitin, it is quick to store belly fat. But of course, it's not fast to let it go. That's why it's stubborn belly fat. Kasi ayaw mo sa kanya, pero nagsistay pa rin siya. Di ba? Tawag dun sa Tagalog, I'm not sure if the word is correct, epal. Epal si belly fat. Tama ba yung Tagalog ko? Teach me po. I'm learning pa. And again, why you must lose belly fat? Connected po, aside from it doesn't look good, yung belly fat, I'm sure hindi lang po ganun yung goal nyo. That's why you want to lose belly fat. But you want to have this mentality na connected yung belly fat sa fatty liver. Okay? Increase percentage. Okay? Especially if you're obese and overweight, connected po doon yung fatty liver kasi enlarged na po siya. It's too much to store. So si fatty liver mo is working so hard, okay, to process those extra calories. You don't want that. Liver po, very, very important po. Ano mangyayari po kapag damage yung liver? Napakahirap po. Ano pa? Connected din po yung belly fat or increased body fat percentage sa cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. That's why yung mga may type 2 diabetes, most of them, not all, okay, have stubborn belly fat. Diba? And of course, that is a major concern. And if you want to go deeper, no, scientifically, belly fat is a symptom lang. Kumbaga, kung sa bahay, yung belly fat is yung not sa bahay. Let's say sa building, yung fire alarm, nag-ring yung fire alarm, tama? That's the symptom. But actually, yung problem is yung fire. Tama? Yung belly fat is just a symptom. But deep within, there is a problem that you must deal with. You must fight. And that is, of course, numerous diseases that you will face if you want. You know, the decision must come from you. It's clear that our goal is not just to lose belly fat, but to develop our health. Because if you develop and if you take good care of your health, belly fat po spontaneously and naturally will let you go. Tama? Now, we have talked about how long. We have talked about why is it important to lose this. Next one should be yung mga myths naman. May mga myth dito. Okay. May questions dito. Okay. Basahin ko mamaya yung questions. Okay. Myth number 1, cardio is the key. Who among you here believes that cardio is the key? Jogging, running, lahat ng mga pasabog na exercise na grabe yung pawis mo, it's the key to developing six packs, losing your belly fat. No po. Can you imagine? It's a myth that you can burn fat through cardio. Actually, yung cardio exercise won't burn your fat. It's a myth po. Nowhere in the scientific community would agree that exercise or cardio, for instance, would burn your fat. Yes, it may burn calories, but not fat. And it's not practical. Imagine na yung piece of bread, yung white, one piece lang. Kain ka nun, and it would take you around 20 minutes of cardio to burn the calories dun sa one piece of bread mo. Practical ba? Of course, not sustainable. The truth is, calorie deficit is the key. Now, I will teach you to use this term from time to time because kasi yung calorie deficit for others, medyo foreign sa kanila. But this is the time that I will teach you na, kasi you will encounter calorie deficit numerous times sa mga scientific na publications at even sa talk natin. So let's try to use this from time to time. Okay, education tayo. Calorie deficit, again, is eating less than you consume. Eating less than you use. Okay. Eating less than you burn. Kunwari, yung calories mo, calories from what you eat. Calories, in other words, is your energy. Kapag yung calories mo konti kaysa use mo, of course, you have activities. Over a period of time, if you commit to that calorie deficit, regardless anong klaseng diet yan, you will lose weight. That is stone cold fact. Calorie deficit will lead you to losing fat. Okay, but the next question is what kind of calorie deficit? Kasi kapag kumain ka lang kunwari ng junk food, okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner, okay, junk food na lahat, of course, calories, konti lang, but what kind of nutrients can you get from that? So hindi siya sustainable. So calorie deficit, you must be intentional with nutrients then. Okay? So calorie deficit is the key. Now, for how to sustain calorie deficit, kasi hindi simple yung calorie deficit. You have to fight cravings, tama? Hunger, hindi yun simple. Tama ba? May nakita ko kanina dun sa post. Okay, basahin ko. Interesting to. I think nabasa nyo din to. Nag-post si Mariel Padilla. Kilala nyo si Mariel Padilla. Asawa ni Daniel Padilla. Biro lang. Asawa ni Robin Padilla. Ano sabi niya? I swear to you, every day, as in every day, I tell myself, this is the day I will start my diet for sure. Every single day. And every day, I eat. Okay. So, you don't blame this person because naturally, it's biochemistry. Meaning, you don't blame the person kapag hindi niya kaya. Kasi, cravings are natural. So, tell that person, I would like to tell Mariel Padilla that you are not a person na walang disiplina. Only that, yung binibigay mo sa katawan mo is hindi siya makadeal sa satiety or sa hungers mo. That's why natural response ng katawan mo is to crave for more. Okay? So we'll discuss more about it. How to deal with cravings. Myth number 2, eat less. Okay? All among you here believe na eating less is the key. Eating less is the key. Ito yung, I think, yung context na sinabi ni Mariel. Diet. In other words, you have to eat less. Myth ba to or truth? Of course, it's a myth. Kasi you have to eat smart. Truth, you must eat smart. Paano ba to? Eating less is not sustainable. Kasi, again, we want to have a lifestyle na you're not punishing yourself. Okay? Don't punish yourself. Maawa ka po sa sarili nyo. Don't punish yourself. Eat smart. So how can you deal with cravings? Eat food that will deal with satiety or your cravings, such as high protein, high fat. Okay? High protein, high fat. Meat. We have eggs. We have high in fiber na mga food. This will deal with your cravings. And that is why, if you eat right, cravings will be dealt naturally. Naturally, you don't need to beat yourself, okay, to hunger. Na ayaw mo kumain. No. Eat smart. Ano pa? Usually, yung ginagawa ko, kapag may cravings, okay, ano ginagawa ko? Usually, prepare ko na talaga yung meals ko. So, first up in the morning, first meal. Yung first meal ko, high fat, high protein. That's why all throughout the day, control yung meals ko. Hindi nawawala si eggs. Hindi nawawala si protein, si meat. Hindi nawawala. That's why all throughout the day, controlled siya. So, 2 meals lang po ako in a day, plus exercise. And given the fact po, yung exercise ko is intense. It's impossible to sustain this without, the mindset about eating smart. If you have concern with this, again, cravings, don't condemn yourself. Okay? This is one of the reasons why maraming hindi successful sa lifestyle or sa diet. Kasi na-misinform sila about, eating less. That is not the key. Okay? The easiest way para hindi maging successful yung lifestyle mo is to eat less. Okay? There is an approach to that I will share to you later. Then, focus on nutrient-dense foods. Yesterday, I talked about the wrong mindset about health. We are focusing on weight loss. We are hitting on the wrong direction. Just to let you know, most of my students right now who enrolled in the program, 90% went from low carb, nag-lose ng sobrang weight, sobrang payat na, and now they want to build muscle, they want to gain muscle. Because they started with, in a way, not well-informed na goal. So the goal should not be weight loss. It's to build muscle because muscle is the organ of longevity. Meaning to say, if you have enough lean muscle mass, it will fight for you. Parang kawal mo po siya. Okay? Yung muscle is your kawal. And ano mangyayari kapag may gera? Okay, if may threat, okay, sickness, muscle will fight for you. Ipaglalaban ka ng muscle mo. So you have to develop that. Why did I say that? Because if you focus on nutrient-dense food, like high in protein, high in minerals and vitamins and phytonutrients, you can build your muscle over time, given you have resistance training. Okay? Now, I asked kanina about why is that hindi sustainable yung other diet ng iba. Bakit po? Kasi, again, misinformed. So you don't condemn them. Number 2, wrong approach. Now, personally, I would say the thing that worked for me and for the people in the community is LCIF. Again, I'm not saying this is superior or I'm not saying na other kind of diet tawag dito, mali. Okay? Any lifestyle that is nutrient dense and you can sustain, that's the best lifestyle for you. Okay? We don't uphold one lifestyle to other. We don't like to do that. LCIF is working for me and for my clients. Why? Number 1, di ba low carb and intermittent fasting? Number 1, you feel fuller for longer. Imagine low carb ka. And then if you're low carb, yung insulin mo is not crashing from time to time. So, ano nangyayari kasi, if you eat too much carb, your body will produce insulin. Okay. This insulin, okay, is the feeling that insulin is the fat storage hormone. Okay. Now, hindi siya masama. But if too much na siya, that's where your body will store food, okay, for later na consumption. That's why we have belly fat. Tama? And that is why, if you are into low carb, yung cravings mo are sustained. Okay. Di ba when you eat, perfect example will be, I remember when I was a teacher, okay, lunchtime, maraming kanin, okay, may dessert pa. After lunch, around 1 to 2, I feel sluggish na. That is the time where my insulin crash down. When you eat, especially high carb meals, your insulin will spike, tama? That's why you're energetic. That's why you're alive. Okay? Then after which, mabilis siya tumaas, mag-spike, mabilis din siya mag-crash. When it crash, ano po yung mga symptoms? Most likely, you will crave. That's why meron in-between meals. Tama ho ba? Number 2, sluggishness. Of course. So, one of the amazing things that happened to me personally is hindi ko na naranasan yung sluggishness afternoon, 1, 2, 3 p.m. Hindi na po. But when I was in high carb na lifestyle, I have to deal with that every day. So hindi na siya healthy kasi na-apektuhan yung performance ko at saka may work. Okay. Intermittent fasting is a way for your body na hindi po siya starvation. Yung intermittent fasting is different from starvation. Schedule po siya na meals. There's a schedule for not eating. There's a schedule for eating. Okay, ganun lang po siya. Now, if you eat right, and if it is low carb and high protein, high in good fat, you don't need to eat 3 times a day or 4 times a day. Sino ba napauso ng 3, 4, 5, 6 meals a day? Okay? Yung industry, especially yung sugar industry, that is why, kung pumunta ka sa grocery, most of the products in the grocery are fueled by carbohydrates. Again, we're not saying carbohydrates is bad. It's the consumption of refined, processed carbohydrates. Now, if I were a businessman in the food industry, what is the quickest way to earn money? Repeat sales. Tama? Paano mo mapababalik yung client mo na bumili ulit? Bumili ulit. Sorry po, struggling pa. Bumili ulit ng food mo. Okay. If it's high in sugar. Kasi if you give your body sugar, it will crave for sugar. If you give your brain sugar, it will crave for sugar. Too much. No wonder why we are pumped by too much carbohydrates. So LCIF, I believe, is the sustainable way if you want to lose belly fat. Myth number 3. Myth number 3 na ba tayo? Tama ba? Hello po, before I move to myth number 3, hello muna sa mga live viewers natin. Hello po, Coach Shem. This is a product of, eating right. Si Coach Shem, ask niyo po siya ng picture na may 6 packs po to. Super solid. Tama ba, Coach Shem? Coach M, great to see you. Of course, si Coach Daniel, as always. Student ever learning, si Ma'am Arlene. Yes, Ma'am Arlene. Huwag po mawala ng pag-asa. Message mo po ako. Okay? We can do this. Okay? Si Ma'am Nora, good evening, Coach. Hindi na ako craving mula nagpa-coach ako. Wow! Great progress, Ma'am Nora, of course. Because, of course, you executed that. So, congratulations to you, Ma'am Nora. Sabi ni Ma'am Len dito, ganyan din siya dati. And then si Ma'am Fever na tama daw. Dito kay Ma'am Len, sabi niya, my goal is not much for gaining abs or losing belly fats, but more on healing and preventing future diseases. That is the goal. That is the goal. If you eat right, if you have a lifestyle on health, actually belly fat will kumbaga let go of you naturally. Sabi ni Ma'am Virginia, I still have belly fat. Estimate ko siguro nasa 40 pa. 40%. Despite na payat na ako ha. 8 months or more to go. But all lab results are normal. So that is a good improvement. Now, that is a mindset. 8 months to go. If you look at that way, medyo malayo pa. But again, this is a lifestyle. Lifestyle. Way of living. Okay. Okay. Dito from Alex. Hello, Alex. Long time no see. Long time no see. Hello, Alex. Shout out daw kay Alex. Sige. Let's go sa myth number 3. And that is, you're fat because you're not disciplined. So kanina, binasa ko yung sinabi ni Ma'am. Si Ma'am talaga, no? Si Ma'am. Si Mariel Padilla na marami siyang attempts na mag-diet pero hindi sustainable. So this, I'd like to make this clear. Okay. Yung habits mo is not you. Kunwari, you wake up, then you feel sluggish. The moment you tell yourself, tamad ako, or I am undisciplined, it becomes your identity. And if you proclaim that as your identity, you will act like that person. And that is why you're having a hard time to separate your doing to your being. Okay, let's simplify it once more. If sabihan mo yung bata na stupid siya, pagkabata niya pa lang, stupid siya, that child will believe all throughout his life, unless educated, na stupid talaga siya. It becomes his identity. Now, if you have a concern with may eating disorders tayo, don't label yourself as someone na walang disiplina, na ano ba mga words na ginagamit? Wala, may word na patay gutom, it's a bad word, no? I'm sorry for the word. Don't label yourself on those terms. You are a person with those, you're a person, first and foremost, with those kind of actions. But it won't define you. Very, very important po yan. Number 2, the reason why you're not disciplined because you are not informed. That's it. Okay? And since you are not informed, the good news is you can inform yourself because information is free. And since information is abundant, it's up to you to make an action. Tama? So, the misinformation about this is you are giving not so good food or food na nagpapataas ng cravings mo. That's why you cannot stop yourself from those cravings. Naalala ko, may friend ako, okay. May friend ako, hindi niya talaga, huwag ko lang siya pangalanan, pero kumakain siya 6-7 times, 6-7 meals a day. Nung tinanong ko siya bakit 6 to 7 meals a day, sabi niya, nakasanayan sa bahay. Number 2, stress eating. And number 3, that's, parang sabi niya, I'm born this way. So it's very difficult to educate that kind of person kasi nilabel nilang self nila ng ganun. So what I did, of course, I listened. But I think I spilled some, tips to her, to my friend. But actually, the key there is information talaga. You have to, sometimes may mga tao talaga na hindi nila gusto magpumayat kasi yung hope nila is nawala na. Tama, may mga tao na ganun eh. They lose hope na. That's why we have to spark hope. Again, the goal of this live, every day we have this every 7 p.m. And we have the community worth the grind. Nakita na dito yung logo natin sa taas. Top right. Tama ba? Top right. That every grind counts. Kahit tumayo ka lang sa higaan mo at saka nag-walk ka lang 10 minutes, worth the grind po yun. Meaning every small step counts. Okay? If you improve just 1% a day, you multiply it 100%, that's 100. If you multiply it 100 days, that's 100%. Tama ba? Sabi ni James Clear. So, small wins. Learn to celebrate small wins. We don't expect na yung magtanim ka ng apple, kinabukasan, tutubo na siya. It takes time. And at the same time, you have to see and you have to acknowledge yung process is not easy. Tama? That's why you have to enjoy the process. Ano po yung truth? Find a lifestyle that you can sustain. Find a lifestyle that you can sustain. Now, usually yung sa mga lifestyle, marami pong klase eh. May Atkins, may carnivore, may vegetarian, may pescatarian, may low carb, may keto, may high carb, marami po. And my ultimate good rule of thumb is as long as you can sustain it and as long as it leads you toward a better health, go for it. Commit to it. Now, if it won't work, flexible lang po tayo. Adjust lang po. So stick with the goal. Don't change the goal. Change the plan. If something doesn't work, adjust lang po. The good thing about this kind of life that we have, ikaw po yung scriptwriter, ikaw po yung producer, ikaw po yung director. And the best thing is, you have a script and you can edit your script. Tama? You can edit your script. Adjust lang po tayo if something is not working. Right? And I think, I'd like to give an example. Parang si Jack Dorsey, yung founder ng Twitter. Si Jack Dorsey. Marami po siyang tinry na lifestyle. Sobrang dami po. At saka may point doon na super extreme na mga diet na try niya. Up to the point na nakita niya and experience niya yung sustainable for him. Alam niyo anong lifestyle niya ngayon? 1 meal a day. Okay, 1 meal a day lang po siya. And most kinakain niya high in protein. That is why, and doon sa interview na nakita ko, he's loving it, he's enjoying it. He has more focus, he can focus on the things that he loves. Now, that is Jack Dorsey. You have to find a goal that is aligned with your lifestyle. Okay? We are good for Q&A. So place your questions here. Let's have our discussion. Sabi ni Coach Dane, magandang gabi sa mga pogi at magagandang viewers. Okay, hindi mo sinama yung pogi na speaker ngayon. Okay, biro lang. Hello sa iyo, Coach Dane. Sabi ni Ma'am Regina, yung banat niya, Arya ka ng bingo, Arya permis palagi. Okay. Medyo, okay. PM mo sa akin yung meaning ng sinabi mo, Ma'am Regina. Place your questions all about belly fat. But if you have question other than belly fat, place it in the message section. We'll try to answer it. Again, if you find value in this content, share. If you believe on the campaign, show your support by sharing this live talk. And again, for those who are not following pa sa page ko, Coach Linin Hu, why is it important to follow? Again, of course, to grow our following because most importantly, we believe in the campaign. If you believe in the campaign, personally, I believe in the campaign. That's why I have to spread it. Okay? If you believe on something, you have to spread it. That's why if you believe in love, you have to spread it. Love is not love until you give it. Tama? So it's meant to be shared. Good evening din sa'yo, Ma'am Mai. Great to see you po, May Amparo. Okay. Hello, Ma'am Hilda. Watching from Jeddah. Kamusta po kayo dyan, Ma'am Hilda Bunda? Grateful to have you here. Ano pa, sa mga viewers natin, hello again. I can't recognize you one by one. Okay. Mel C, sabi niya, interested sa ebook. Yes, let me know and message me. Message me and I will give you your ebook. There you have it. Either Either you learn something or maybe you are shy to place your question. If you have question na hindi ko masagot dito and some of your questions, that's normal. I have clients and inquiries din na may mga sensitive na mga concern. Let me know privately. Now, for the month of April, how many days left before we close April? 9 days. Sobrang bilis ng panahon, mga kababayan ko. And just so you know, we have slots left for the coaching. The coaches are expanding because the vision is expanding. And thank you very much. Kasi because of you, yung coaches natin, the demand is high. That's why we're about to launch the program, educating and training other coaches so that we can accommodate others. But again, if you want a guide, specific guide with your nutritional plans, with your meal plans, with your workout that best fits your level, your lifestyle, if may equipment ka, or may gym ka or wala, that's okay as long as there is this system that you will follow sa workout. Message me. I will help you. I will coach you personally. So there's a link in my bio. There's a link in the description, or you may want to direct message me. Now, thank you very much for staying. I appreciate all of you. How I wish I can fist bump you for joining us because this is your asset, learning. But again, it remains here if you don't apply. So knowledge is not power actually. It's the application of knowledge. Tama? And that's your power. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay lean, stay healthy. All the best. Bye-bye. Thank you po sa lahat.
Three, two, one.